Hi guys, and welcome to week 1 of our 21 Days of Yoga Challenge Autumn Edition. This is your morning yoga flow. This week we're really focusing on tuning in, getting grounded within ourselves, and inviting in security and stability into our practice. So when you're ready, let's jump on the mat and get started. Starting this morning's class by coming into child's pose. So just taking your knees out a little wider than hip distance, let's walk the hands out in front of us as we melt the heart, melt the head down towards the mat. As the forehead grounds down, taking a deep breath in through the nose and sighing it out through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Sigh it out. Last time, deep inhale. Let it go. Gently sealing the lips together, just coming to find your breath in and out through the nose. Just allowing yourself to fully arrive into this space, into this moment, and onto your mat this morning. Beginning to deepen your breath, breathing not only down into the belly, but also into the lower back, into the side body, really finding that 360-degree expansion. When you're ready, pressing firmly down into the palms of your hands. On our next inhale, begin to ripple forwards through the spine, rounding through the back, tucking your chin towards the chest as we shift through to cat variation. As we exhale, drop through the belly, open through the chest, lift the chin and pull the sit bones back towards the heels as we melt the heart and the head back towards the ground. Moving with the breath. Inhale, ripple forwards, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Exhale, drop the belly, open the chest, pull the sit bones all the way back as the heart and the head melt down to the ground. And just carrying on with the rhythm of your breath this morning. Really articulating through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Just moving at your own pace here, remembering that this is not a race. There is no rush. Just enjoying these first few moments of the morning. And the next time that you come through cat variation, we're going to take a pause, level out the spine, and make our way through to tabletop position. Bringing the knees underneath the hip points, the wrists underneath the shoulders. Spreading your fingertips out as wide as you can here, really giving yourself a nice firm base. We're going to press into the tops of the toes behind us. Keep your core engaged as we float the knees 1 inch up away from the mat. Really focusing on gripping into all 10 fingertips, pressing into all 10 toes. Find your breath for 3, 2, and 1. Lower your knees down. From here, tuck the left toes under, slide them back long. Press your heel away, engaging through your glutes here, switching on. And when you're ready, we're going to float the heel up, bringing it in line with the hips. Finding one long line from the crown of the head through to the heel. We're going to try and avoid dropping down here and instead thinking about drawing your pelvis up towards your sternum, switching on through our abdominals. Option to keep both hands grounded for stability, or walk your right fingertips forwards, find your balance, float your fingertips up and plug your shoulder in. Keeping the back of the neck long, extending out in both directions here. We're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, moving slowly round through the spine, elbow towards knee, nose towards knee, hug it in. On our next inhale, float your knee and your elbow up and out to the side, lift away from the ground. Exhale, draw it back in, round through the spine. With our inhale breath, extend out long, move as if you're moving through honey. Exhale, rounding through, elbow to knee, nose to knee. Inhale, lifting out to the side, press away from the mat as we rise. Exhale, round through, hug it in, last time. Inhale, extend out long, enjoy the sensation as that heat builds. Exhale, rounding through, draw it in. With our inhale, float it up and out to the side, and this time we're going to hold it here for 3. Keep pressing away. 2 and 1. Right hand grounds down. Extend the left leg out to the side and slowly float the foot down. Leg stays extended. Press the pinky toe edge of the foot down. I'm going to pivot around here. You guys can stay as you are. Walk the hands back towards your right knee. With our inhale breath, reach the fingertips all the way up as we rise through. And as we exhale, left hand comes down to the outer edge of the left leg and we tilt over, lengthening through the right side body. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more, maybe shifting your gaze up towards the sky, maybe pressing your hips forwards just slightly. Last breath here. With our next inhale, slowly begin to rise up through center and then taking your time, tilting to the right as slow as we can. Move with control as the right hand grounds down. Inhale, breath, left fingertips reach up towards the sky. We open. And as we exhale, left arm reaches all the way over towards the right. Lengthening from the fingertips through to the outer edge of the left foot. Press the hips forward slightly. Pull the top thumb back as we spiral the heart up towards the sky. Take a breath in. And as we exhale, rotate the torso down. Walk the hands back through to center and slide the knee in, coming through to tabletop position. Let's take one round of cat-cow. Inhale, drop through the belly, open through the chest, lift through the chin. Exhale, tucking through the tailbone, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Coming back through to tabletop position, this time tucking your right toes under, slide your right foot back long, engage through your glutes, keep your core, your hips level and secure as we float the right heel up. Option to keep both hands grounded, wrists underneath the shoulders, or we can walk the left fingertips forwards, float them up and plug the shoulder in. Maybe feeling that heat begin to build here, really focusing on grounding into the mat beneath you. And notice that as you press down into the mat, especially through the right hand here, we rise up a little higher. Inhale, breath, extend out as far as you can. Exhale, move slowly round through the spine, elbow to knee, nose to knee. Inhale, float elbow and knee up and out to the side, lift. Exhale, round through, hug it in. Inhale, extend out long, find your balance. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, floating up and out to the side, hover. Exhale, draw it back in, hug it in, last round. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale, rounding through, draw it in. Inhale, breath, floating up and out to the side, and this time we're going to hold it here. Pressing down into the mat, we lift higher for 3. Remember to breathe. 2. And 1. Left hand grounds down. I'm going to pivot round, extend the right leg out to the side, and slowly lower that foot down. Press down through the pinky toe edge of the foot. Walk the hands back towards you, and with our inhale breath, rise on up. Reach the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, right hand comes down to the outside edge of the right leg, and we tilt over. Take a breath. Pressing down through the left knee, press the hips forwards, maybe pull the thumb back just slightly. One more breath in, and one more breath out. As we inhale, rise up through center, and moving slowly, begin to tilt to the side. Left hand grounds down with control. Inhale, right fingertips reaching up. And as we exhale, take them all the way over to the left. Lengthening through the outside edge of the body, pressing firmly through the outside edge of the right foot as we reach all the way through to the fingertips, maybe spiraling the heart up towards the sky for one more breath in. And as we exhale, plant the right hand down, walk your fingertips back through to center, and draw your right knee in, tabletop position. From here, walk your fingertips forward slightly. Tuck your toes under behind you, and on an exhale, peel the sit bones back and up to downward facing dog. Full breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beginning to pedal through the feet here, just beginning to find that gentle release through the back line of the body. The fascia starting in the feet, the plantar fascia running all the way up through the calves, the hamstrings, through the back, and into the crown of the head. When you're ready, we'll come back through to center. On our next inhale, rise up high on the toes, create space. Exhale, bend the knees, shift your gaze forwards, and we'll take tiny steps as we walk our way all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, breath, half lift, lengthen through the spine, engage through the lower abdomen, flat back. Exhale, soften as we fold all the way down, relax through spine, neck, and head. Beginning to just gently shift your weight from left foot to right foot, and then maybe adding in, gathering up the elbows, taking a hold of opposite elbows with opposite hands as we begin to find our sway from side to side. Really allowing the head to hang heavy here, the weight of it pulling down through the spine, decompressing. Coming back to your breath if the mind has wandered. And when you're ready, coming through to center, release the fingertips down, giving the head a nod yes, and a shake no. Root firmly into your heels, and moving slowly, begin to unravel through the spine. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time until we come all the way up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Hello. Take a little look down to your toes, pick up all 10 toes, spread them out as wide as you can, and then place them back down. Start with the pinky, work your way into your big toe. Keep a micro bend in the knees, level the pelvis, root down through your legs. Pressing into the earth through the soles of the feet, and from that grounding, that stability, begin to lift up through the torso. lengthening through to the crown of the head. And on our next inhale, reach the arms up, take a full body stretch. Exhale, diving forwards, come all the way down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, breath, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step or walk the feet back to plank position. Shift forwards on your toes. Option to lower your knees, otherwise keep the elbows in. Chaturanga as we lower all the way down to our bellies. Forehead grounds, zip the legs together, hands to either side of the rib cage, elbows tuck in. Engage through your glutes, press your hips down for grounding. Inhale, peel the torso up. Rising as we open through the heart. Exhale, slowly lowering all the way back down. 2 more times, keep the glutes engaged. Inhale, peel as we rise. Exhale, slowly lowering all the way back down. Last time, inhale. Rising up. Exhale, slowly lowering all the way back down. When you're ready, press into the hands. Send your sit bones back towards your heels. Child's pose, Balasana. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Press firmly into the palms of your hands. Inhale, ripple forwards through the spine, dome through the upper back. Tuck the toes under as we exhale, sending it back and up to downward facing dog. Inhale, breath, rise up high on your toes, create space. And as we exhale, bend your knees, shift your gaze forward, step, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through the spine, flat back. Exhale, soften as we fold all the way down. Root into your heels, inhale, rise on up, full body stretch, look up between the hands, palms kiss, and as we exhale, hands draw down to heart center, begin to shift your weight into your left foot as we peel the right toes up. Find your balance, find your still point in front of you, your drishti as your knee comes in towards your chest. And from here, pressing firmly down through the left foot, lift a little higher. Taking your right knee out to the side with control, option 1. Toes come all the way down to the ground. Heel rests against the inner calf, mini tree. Option 2, sole of the foot to the inner edge of the calf. And option 3, draw your knee up as high as you can, and then maybe using your hands to draw the sole of the foot into the inner thigh. Anywhere apart from the knee is fine. Hands press back together at the heart. Press firmly as we root down through our standing leg and lift a little taller through the crown of the head. And remember, if we fall, if we wobble, it's all a part of it, and we can just come back to it. Find your breath. Tune in. Option 2, open up through the arms, reaching fingertips out and up towards the sky, taking our final breath here. And exhale, hands come back together to heart center. With control, wherever your foot is, gently release. And as we place the right foot back down, notice as your weight shifts across into the sole of the foot and peel the left toes up. Draw the knee into your chest. Find your drishti, your still point to focus on. Slow your breath down. Option 1, knee rotates out to the side. We can bring toes all the way down. Foot to calf, or Draw the knee up and then invite the foot in, maybe with a little helping hand. Pressing foot to thigh and pressing thigh back to foot to find that opposition of forces, creating balance, creating stability. As we root down through the standing leg, we lift up through the torso. And again, option 2, open up through the arms. Feel that energy rise through your body this morning as we lift through the heart center for one more breath in. Exhale, hands come back together to the heart. Wherever your foot is, with control, gently release. And taking your time, place the left foot all the way back down. Close the eyes down. Release your hands to either side of your body, palms facing forwards. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Taking our final few breaths here this morning as we find that security, the soles of the feet rooting firmly into the earth beneath us. Allowing your entire focus, your awareness to land into this moment. Let's take one more breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Gently bringing your hands together to the heart. Namaste.